Do you ever wonder what separates those who achieve greatness from those who don't? What is the key factor that determines whether someone will rise above challenges to reach their full potential or crumble under the weight of adversity? I'm here to tell you it all comes down to mindset. Your mindset is the most powerful tool you possess. It shapes your thoughts, guides your actions, and ultimately determines your destiny. I've spent years studying the habits and characteristics of successful individuals across all walks of life, from business leaders and elite athletes to artists and innovators. And I've discovered that regardless of their background or field, they all share one thing in common: a strong mindset. But what exactly does it mean to have a strong mindset? How can you tell if you possess this vital quality? Today, I'm going to share with you the 7 signs that indicate you have a strong mindset. If you recognize these traits in yourself, then you're already well on your way to unlocking your true potential and achieving your dreams. The first sign of a strong mindset is resilience. Life is full of obstacles and setbacks. We all face disappointments, failures, and moments where we feel like giving up. But those with a strong mindset don't let these challenges defeat them. Instead, they view adversity as an opportunity for growth. They understand that every struggle they overcome makes them stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever comes their way. When knocked down, they dust themselves off and get back up, more determined than ever to succeed. I remember a time in my own life when everything seemed to be falling apart. I had just lost my job, my relationships were strained, and I was on the brink of financial ruin. It would have been easy to wallow in self-pity and resign myself to failure. But something inside me refused to give up. I knew that if I could just keep pushing forward, if I could find the strength to take things one day at a time, I would eventually turn my situation around. And that's exactly what I did. It wasn't easy, and there were plenty of moments where I doubted myself. But by cultivating resilience, by choosing to view my challenges as opportunities for growth, I was able to not only survive, but thrive. So if you find yourself facing what feels like an insurmountable obstacle, remember that you have the power to overcome it. Embrace your inner resilience and trust that every struggle is making you stronger. The second sign of a strong mindset is adaptability. In today's fast-paced world, change is the only constant. Technologies evolve, industries transform, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Those with a strong mindset understand that success requires the ability to adapt to new circumstances. They are flexible in their thinking and approach, always looking for ways to innovate and improve. When faced with the unexpected, they don't resist or complain. Instead, they embrace the challenge and look for creative solutions. Think about some of the most successful companies in the world, like Apple or Amazon. These businesses didn't achieve their status by stubbornly clinging to outdated methods. They reached the top by continuously evolving, by being willing to take risks and try new things. And the same is true for individuals. The most successful people are those who are able to pivot when necessary, who can adjust their strategies and mindset to fit the demands of a changing world. So if you want to cultivate a strong mindset, start by practicing adaptability. Be open to new ideas and approaches. When faced with the unfamiliar, don't shy away, lean in and embrace the opportunity to learn and grow. The more flexible you can become in your thinking, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever challenges come your way. The third sign of a strong mindset is a growth-oriented perspective. Those with a strong mindset understand that talent and intelligence are not fixed traits. They can be developed through dedication and hard work. Rather than viewing failure as a reflection of their own inadequacies, they see it as a necessary part of the learning process. They embrace challenges as opportunities to expand their abilities and reach new heights. This growth-oriented mindset is what allows successful individuals to continuously improve and reach new levels of achievement. They aren't content with resting on their laurels or settling for good enough. They are always striving to be better, to learn more, to push themselves outside their comfort zone, and as a result, they are able to accomplish extraordinary things. Developing a growth-oriented mindset starts with a simple shift in perspective. Instead of telling yourself, I can't do this, or I'm not smart enough, start saying, I can't do this yet, or I'm going to keep learning until I master this. Embrace the power of yet. Recognize that every mistake you make is an opportunity for growth, and that your true potential is limitless. The fourth sign of a strong mindset is self-awareness. Those with a strong mindset have a deep understanding of their own strengths, weaknesses, and values. They are honest with themselves about their capabilities and limitations. Rather than engaging in self-deception or making excuses, they take responsibility for their own thoughts and actions. This level of self-awareness allows them to make better decisions, set appropriate goals, and manage their emotions effectively. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing process that requires introspection and honesty. It means being willing to confront your own fears and insecurities, to acknowledge your mistakes and learn from them. It means paying attention to your thoughts and emotions and understanding how they impact your behavior. One of the best ways to cultivate self-awareness is through the practice of mindfulness. Take time each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice when you're engaging in negative self-talk or self-sabotaging behaviors. By shining a light on these patterns, you can start to make more conscious choices about how you want to show up in the world. Self-awareness also involves seeking out feedback from others. Ask trusted friends or colleagues for their honest perspectives on your strengths and areas for improvement. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as fuel for personal growth. The fifth sign of a strong mindset is a focus on solutions rather than problems. When faced with a challenge, those with a strong mindset don't waste time dwelling on the obstacles or assigning blame. Instead, they immediately start looking for ways to overcome the issue at hand. They ask themselves, what can I do to make this situation better, rather than why is this happening to me? This solutions-oriented approach is incredibly powerful. It allows you to take control of your circumstances and create positive change, even in the face of adversity. When you focus on finding solutions, you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities. You become more resourceful, more creative, and more resilient in the face of challenges. So next time you find yourself facing a problem, resist the urge to complain or feel sorry for yourself. Instead, shift your focus to finding a solution. Break the issue down into smaller, manageable steps. Brainstorm potential approaches, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Remember, every problem has a solution, it's just a matter of finding it. The sixth sign of a strong mindset is a willingness to take calculated risks. Those with a strong mindset understand that growth and success often require stepping outside of one's comfort zone. They are willing to take on challenges that others might shy away from, because they know that the greatest rewards often come from taking the biggest leaps. Now, this doesn't mean being reckless or impulsive. Those with a strong mindset take calculated risks. They do their research, weigh the potential outcomes, and make informed decisions. They understand that failure is a possibility, but they don't let that fear hold them back. Instead, they view failure as a learning opportunity, a chance to gather data and improve their approach for next time. Taking calculated risks is what allows us to break through our limitations and achieve things we never thought possible. It's what separates the innovators from the imitators, the leaders from the followers. So if you want to cultivate a strong mindset, start by embracing the discomfort of taking risks. Challenge yourself to do one thing each day that scares you. Speak up in that meeting, even if you're not sure how your ideas will be received. Apply for that dream job, even if you don't meet all the qualifications. The more you practice taking calculated risks, the more comfortable you'll become with the process. And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of achieving. The seventh and final sign of a strong mindset is a commitment to personal responsibility. Those with a strong mindset understand that they are the masters of their own destiny. They don't make excuses, blame others, or wait around for someone else to solve their problems. Instead, they take ownership of their thoughts, feelings, and actions. They understand that while they can't control everything that happens to them, they can always control how they respond. Personal responsibility is incredibly empowering. When you take ownership of your life, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance and start seeing yourself as the creator of your own reality. You recognize that you always have a choice in how you show up, no matter what challenges you face. And that realization gives you the power to shape your life in any way you choose. Of course, taking personal responsibility isn't always easy. It means being willing to confront your own shortcomings and mistakes. It means holding yourself accountable, even when it's uncomfortable. But the rewards are more than worth it. When you live with integrity and take ownership of your life, you develop a deep sense of self-respect and inner peace. You become the kind of person that others look up to and admire. So if you want to develop a strong mindset, start by embracing personal responsibility. Take a hard look at your life and ask yourself where you might be making excuses or placing blame. Challenge yourself to take ownership of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Remember, you are the only one who has the power to shape your destiny. Use that power wisely. Developing a strong mindset is a journey, not a destination. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But I promise you, it's a journey worth taking. Because when you cultivate a strong mindset, you unlock your full potential. You become unstoppable in the face of adversity. You develop the clarity and conviction to create the life you truly want. So whether you recognize all 7 signs of a strong mindset in yourself already, or you're just starting out on this journey, know that you have the power to shape your own reality. Embrace resilience, adaptability, and a growth-oriented perspective. Cultivate self-awareness, focus on solutions, and be willing to take calculated risks. And above all, take personal responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Remember, your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. It determines what you believe is possible for yourself and what you're willing to do to make it happen. So choose to see the world through the lens of strength, positivity, and limitless potential. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacle. And most importantly, never give up on your dreams. Because with a strong mindset, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You have the power to shape your own reality, to create a life that is rich in purpose, passion, and fulfillment. So keep pushing forward, keep learning and growing, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within you. The journey to a strong mindset is an ongoing one, and there will be ups and downs along the way. But I want you to know that you're not alone in this journey. Every successful person you admire has faced their own challenges and doubts. But what sets them apart is their willingness to keep showing up, to keep pushing through the tough times, and to keep believing in themselves no matter what. So as you continue on your own journey to a strong mindset, remember to be kind to yourself. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Learn from your failures, but don't let them define you. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and support your growth. And most importantly, never forget how far you've already come and how much you're capable of achieving. By cultivating a strong mindset, you're not just improving your own life, you're also setting an example for others. You're showing the world what's possible when you believe in yourself and refuse to be limited by fear or self-doubt. You're becoming a beacon of hope and inspiration for all those who are struggling to find their own strength. So keep shining your light, keep pushing forward, keep believing in your own limitless potential. Because the world needs more people like you, people who are willing to dream big, take risks, and make a positive impact on the world around them. And as you continue to develop your own strong mindset, remember to pay it forward. Share your knowledge and experiences with others. Offer support and encouragement to those who are struggling. Be the kind of person that you needed when you were first starting out on this journey. Together, we can create a world where everyone has the opportunity to develop their own strong mindset, a world where we all have the tools and support we need to reach our full potential and create lives of purpose and meaning. So let's keep learning, growing, and supporting each other on this incredible journey. Let's celebrate our victories and learn from our failures. Let's push past our limits and discover just how much we're truly capable of achieving. Because with a strong mindset, anything is possible. And I can't wait to see all the incredible things you'll accomplish as you continue to strengthen your own mindset and unlock your full potential. Remember that consistency is key. It's not about perfection, but rather about progress. Every small step you take towards building mental strength is a step in the right direction. And as you keep taking those steps, day after day, you'll start to notice incredible changes in your life. You'll find that challenges that once seemed insurmountable become manageable. You'll discover reserves of resilience and creativity within yourself that you never knew existed. You'll start to approach life with a sense of curiosity and excitement, rather than fear and anxiety. But building a strong mindset isn't just about achieving external success. It's also about cultivating inner peace and happiness. When you have a strong mind, you're able to weather life's storms with grace and equanimity. You're able to find joy and meaning in the present moment rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. And perhaps most importantly, a strong mindset allows you to connect more deeply with others. When you're confident in yourself and your abilities, you're able to show up more fully in your relationships. You're able to communicate your thoughts and feelings with clarity and compassion. You're able to create genuine, meaningful connections with the people around you. Of course, building a strong mindset is an ongoing process. There will be times when you falter, when old fears and doubts creep back in. But with each challenge you face, you'll have the opportunity to strengthen your mental muscles even further. One of the most powerful tools for building a strong mindset is gratitude. When you focus on the things you're thankful for, rather than the things you lack, you shift your entire perspective. You start to see opportunities instead of obstacles, abundance instead of scarcity. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental and physical health, enhance relationships, and increase overall happiness and well-being. So make it a daily practice to cultivate gratitude. Start each morning by writing down 3 things you're thankful for. Make it a habit to express your appreciation to the people in your life. And when you find yourself facing a challenge, take a moment to reflect on the lessons and growth opportunities it provides. Another key to building a strong mindset is to surround yourself with positive, supportive people. The people we spend time with have an enormous impact on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. If you're constantly around people who are negative, pessimistic, or toxic, it's going to be incredibly difficult to maintain a strong, healthy mindset. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in you, and who inspire you to be your best self, you'll find that your own mental strength grows exponentially. Seek out mentors, friends, and colleagues who embody the qualities you want to cultivate in yourself. Engage in conversations that challenge you to think differently and expand your perspective. And don't be afraid to distance yourself from people or situations that drain your energy or hold you back. Building a strong mindset also requires a commitment to continuous learning and growth. The world is constantly changing, and if we want to stay ahead of the curve, we need to be willing to adapt and evolve. This means seeking out new knowledge and skills, stepping outside our comfort zones, and being open to feedback and constructive criticism. One of the best ways to continue learning and growing is to read widely and voraciously. Read books on personal development, psychology, business, and any other topics that interest you. Attend workshops and seminars, take online courses, and seek out new experiences that broaden your horizons. The more you learn, the more tools and strategies you'll have at your disposal for building mental strength and resilience. But perhaps the most important thing to remember as you work on building a strong mindset is to be patient and compassionate with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there will inevitably be setbacks and obstacles along the way. When you find yourself struggling, remember to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and don't beat yourself up over mistakes or missteps. Recognize that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth and learning. And trust that, as long as you keep showing up and putting in the work, you will continue to build the mental strength and resilience you need to thrive. As you continue on this journey, remember that building a strong mindset is not about perfection, but about progress. It's about showing up each day with the intention to learn, grow, and become the best version of yourself. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and viewing setbacks as temporary obstacles to be overcome. With a strong mindset, you'll be able to create a life that is rich in purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. You'll be able to connect more deeply with others and make a positive impact on the world around you. You'll be able to achieve your goals and dreams while also finding joy and contentment in the present moment. So keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Keep believing in yourself even when doubts creep in. And most importantly, keep taking action day after day to build the mental strength and resilience you need to thrive. Remember, your mindset is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So make it a daily practice to cultivate positivity, gratitude, and growth. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. And never stop learning, growing, and challenging yourself to become the person you know you can be. As you do this, you'll start to notice incredible shifts in your life. You'll find that you're able to handle stress and adversity with greater ease and resilience. You'll discover new reserves of creativity, innovation, and problem-solving within yourself. You'll start to approach challenges with a sense of excitement and curiosity rather than fear and dread. And perhaps most importantly, you'll begin to see yourself in a new light. You'll recognize your own inherent worth and value and start to treat yourself with the love and respect you deserve. You'll develop a deep sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance and be able to show up more fully and authentically in all areas of your life. Building a strong mindset is a lifelong journey, but it's one that is incredibly rewarding. With each step you take towards mental strength and resilience, you'll unlock new levels of potential within yourself. You'll be able to create a life that is truly extraordinary, a life filled with purpose, passion, and joy. So keep going even when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. Keep believing in yourself even when others may doubt you. And most importantly, keep taking action day after day to build the mental strength and resilience you need to achieve your dreams and live your best life. Remember, you have the power to shape your own reality. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle and to create the life you truly want. All it takes is a commitment to building a strong mindset and the willingness to put in the work required to make it happen. So start today. Take one small step towards building mental strength, whether it's practicing gratitude, seeking out new learning opportunities, or surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. And then tomorrow, take another step. And the day after that, take another. As you keep taking those steps day after day, you'll start to build momentum. You'll start to see progress and growth in all areas of your life. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come and how much more you're capable of achieving. Building a strong mindset is not a destination, but a journey. It's a lifelong commitment to growth, learning, and self-discovery. But it's a journey that is incredibly worthwhile, one that will lead you to a life of greater purpose, fulfillment, and joy. So embrace the journey, embrace the challenges and the setbacks, knowing that they are all part of the process. Embrace the opportunities for growth and learning, knowing that they will only make you stronger and more resilient. And most importantly, embrace yourself, your unique strengths, talents, and abilities. Recognize that you have the power to create the life you want and the potential to make a positive impact on the world around you. With a strong mindset, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So keep building, keep growing, and keep shining your light. The world needs more people like you, people who are willing to do the work required to reach their full potential and to create lives of meaning and purpose. And as you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. There are countless others who are also working to build mental strength and resilience, people who share your values, your goals, and your dreams. Seek out those people and build a community of support and encouragement around you. Together, we can create a world where everyone has the tools and resources they need to build strong, healthy mindsets. A world where we all have the opportunity to reach our full potential and to live lives of purpose and meaning. So let's keep building together. Let's keep growing together. And let's keep shining our light together. Because with a strong mindset and a supportive community, there is nothing we can't achieve. So go out there and start building your mental strength today. Take action, stay committed, and never give up on yourself or your dreams. The world is waiting for you to make your mark, and with a strong mindset, there's no limit to the impact you can have. My friends, today I want to talk to you about a critical topic that can transform your life if you truly take it to heart. It's about those pivotal moments when staying silent is not an option, when you must find the courage to speak up and make your voice heard. There are 7 specific times in life when saying nothing can be one of the biggest mistakes you ever make. And today I'm going to walk you through each one of them. You see, words have immense power. The right words spoken at the right time can change the trajectory of your life and the lives of those around you. They can open doors, build bridges, heal wounds, and ignite sparks of inspiration. But here's the thing, you have to be willing to speak those words when it matters most. You can't let fear, doubt, or complacency hold you back from expressing what needs to be said. I know it's not always easy. Believe me, I've been there. There have been countless times in my own life when I've struggled with whether or not to speak up, times when the stakes were high and the consequences of my words felt daunting. But over the years, I've learned that the price of silence is often far greater than the discomfort of finding my voice. So today I want to empower you with the wisdom and conviction to speak up when it matters most. I want you to leave here knowing exactly when and how to use your voice to create positive change in your life and in the world around you. Because make no mistake, your words have the power to move mountains, but only if you're willing to speak them. Are you ready to dive in? Are you ready to discover the 7 times when you absolutely cannot afford to say nothing? Then let's get started. The first time when you must speak up is when you witness an injustice. It doesn't matter if it's happening to you or someone else. If you see something that goes against your values and your sense of what's right, you have a moral obligation to say something. Too often we convince ourselves that it's not our place to get involved or that someone else will handle it. But the truth is, if you don't speak up, who will? I learned this lesson the hard way when I was younger. I was at a party and I saw a guy getting aggressive with his girlfriend. He was yelling at her, grabbing her arm, and clearly making her uncomfortable. But I didn't do anything. I told myself it wasn't my business, that maybe I was misinterpreting the situation. And so I stayed silent. To this day, I regret not speaking up. I'll never know what happened to that young woman after I left the party. I'll never know if my words could have made a difference. But what I do know is that my silence made me complicit in her suffering. And that's a burden I'll carry with me forever. So please don't make the same mistake I did. When you witness an injustice, no matter how big or small, speak up. Use your voice to stand up for what's right. It might be uncomfortable in the moment, but trust me, the long-term pain of staying silent is far worse. The second time when you cannot afford to say nothing is when someone you care about is struggling. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or even an acquaintance, if you see someone going through a tough time, it's your responsibility to reach out and offer support. I know it can be awkward. We live in a culture that often prioritizes minding our own business over getting involved in other people's lives. But the truth is, we all need support sometimes. We all have moments when we feel alone, overwhelmed, and unsure of how to move forward. And in those moments, a kind word or a listening ear can make all the difference. I remember when my best friend's father passed away unexpectedly. She was devastated, and I could see her struggling to keep it together. But instead of reaching out, I convinced myself that she needed space. I didn't want to intrude on her grief or say the wrong thing. So I stayed silent. Looking back, I realized how misguided that was. My friend needed me more than ever in that moment. She needed to know that she wasn't alone, that someone cared about her pain. And by staying silent, I let her down when she needed me most. So don't make the same mistake I did. When someone you care about is struggling, speak up. Reach out and let them know that you're there for them. Even if you don't have the perfect words, just knowing that you care can make a world of difference. The third time when saying nothing is not an option is when you have an opportunity to express gratitude. Too often we take the good things in our lives for granted. We get so caught up in the day-to-day grind that we forget to pause and appreciate the people and experiences that bring us joy. But here's the thing, gratitude is a powerful force. When we take the time to express our appreciation for others, it not only makes them feel good, but it also shifts our own perspective. It reminds us of all the blessings in our lives and helps us cultivate a sense of abundance and positivity. I learned this lesson from my mother. Growing up, she always made a point of thanking people for even the smallest acts of kindness. Whether it was the grocery store clerk who helped her find an item or the neighbor who shoveled our driveway after a snowstorm, my mother never let an opportunity for gratitude pass her by. At first, I found it a little embarrassing. I thought she was going overboard with all the thank yous. But as I got older, I realized the wisdom in her approach. By expressing gratitude at every opportunity, she was training herself to see the good in life. She was cultivating a mindset of appreciation and positivity that served her well in even the toughest times. So take a page from my mother's book. When someone does something kind for you, no matter how small, speak up and express your gratitude. Let them know how much you appreciate their efforts. Not only will it make their day, but it will also help you develop a more positive and appreciative outlook on life. The fourth time when you cannot afford to stay silent is when you have a chance to offer encouragement. We all have moments when we feel discouraged, when our dreams feel out of reach and our challenges feel insurmountable. And in those moments, a few words of encouragement can be the spark that reignites our passion and keeps us moving forward. I know this from personal experience. When I was first starting out as a motivational speaker, I faced a lot of rejection. I would pour my heart into a speech only to have it fall flat with the audience. I would send out dozens of pitches only to hear crickets in response. There were moments when I wanted to give up, when I questioned whether I had what it took to make it in this industry. But then I met a mentor who changed everything. He was a seasoned speaker who had been in the game for decades. And when I shared my struggles with him, he didn't offer pity or platitudes. Instead, he looked me in the eye and said, "You have a gift. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Keep pushing forward, and one day the world will see what I see in you." Those words stuck with me. They became the fuel that kept me going when things got tough. And eventually they proved to be true. I did have a gift and I did have what it took to succeed. But I might never have discovered that if it weren't for my mentor's encouragement. So when you see someone who is struggling, don't stay silent. Speak up and offer encouragement. Remind them of their strengths and their potential. Give them the same gift that my mentor gave me, the gift of believing in themselves even when the world tells them not to. The fifth time when saying nothing is simply not an option is when you need to set boundaries. We all have limits, physical, emotional, and mental. And when those limits are crossed, it's up to us to speak up and assert our needs. This can be incredibly difficult, especially for those of us who are people pleasers by nature. We don't want to rock the boat or disappoint others. So we stay silent when our boundaries are violated, hoping that the problem will go away on its own. But here's the thing, boundaries are not optional. They are essential for our well-being and our relationships. When we fail to set and enforce them, we open ourselves up to all sorts of hurt and dysfunction. I learned this the hard way in a past relationship. My partner at the time had a habit of making plans for us without consulting me first. He would commit us to social engagements or trips that I had no interest in, assuming that I would just go along with it. At first I did. I didn't want to seem difficult or ungrateful. But over time, my resentment grew. I felt like my needs and preferences were being ignored, like I had no say in my own life. And yet I still stayed silent. It wasn't until the relationship ended that I realized how much damage my silence had done. By not speaking up and setting boundaries, I had taught my partner that it was okay to disregard my needs. I had set a precedent of putting his wants above my own well-being. So please learn from my mistake. When someone crosses your boundaries, speak up. Let them know what you need and what you will not tolerate. It might be uncomfortable in the moment, but it will save you so much pain and frustration in the long run. The sixth time when you must find your voice is when you have the opportunity to share your story. We all have a unique perspective and set of experiences that shape who we are. And when we share those experiences with others, we create connection and understanding. I know it can be scary to open up. We worry that others will judge us or that our stories aren't important enough to share. But the truth is, every story matters. Every voice has the power to change hearts and minds. I remember the first time I shared my own story on stage. It was about a particularly difficult period in my life when I struggled with depression and self-doubt. I was terrified to be so vulnerable in front of an audience. But as I spoke, I could feel the energy in the room shift. People were leaning in, nodding their heads, some even wiping away tears. Afterward, person after person came up to me and shared their own stories of struggle and resilience. They thanked me for being brave enough to speak up, for giving them permission to do the same. And in that moment, I realized the true power of sharing our stories. It's not just about us, it's about creating a space for others to feel seen and heard as well. So when you have the chance to share your story, don't let fear hold you back. Speak up and let your voice be heard. You never know who might need to hear your words, who might find comfort and strength in your experiences. Finally, the seventh time when saying nothing is simply not an option is when you need to ask for help. This one is perhaps the hardest of all. We live in a culture that prizes independence and self-sufficiency. Asking for help can feel like an admission of weakness or failure. But here's the thing, we all need help sometimes. No one is meant to go through life alone. And when we're struggling, the bravest and most profound thing we can do is reach out and ask for the support we need. I know this because I've been there. There have been times in my life when I felt completely overwhelmed, when I've been faced with challenges that felt insurmountable on my own. And in those moments, the hardest thing for me to do was to pick up the phone and ask for help. But every time I did, I was met with an outpouring of love and support. Friends and family members stepped up to offer guidance, resources, and simply a listening ear. And with their help, I was able to weather even the toughest storms. So if you're struggling right now, please don't stay silent. Reach out and ask for the help you need. Whether it's from a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional, there are people who want to support you. You don't have to go through this alone. And that, my friends, is the power of speaking up. In each of these 7 situations, finding your voice can be the key to unlocking growth, connection, and healing. It can be the catalyst that transforms your life and the lives of those around you. But it's not always easy. Speaking up takes courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It means risking rejection, confrontation, and sometimes even backlash. But here's what I want you to remember: your voice matters. Your experiences, your perspectives, your stories, they all have value. And when you speak up, you're not just standing up for yourself. You're also standing up for others who may not have found their own voice yet. So today I challenge you to start speaking up when it matters most. Start small if you need to. Practice asserting yourself in low-stakes situations. Build your confidence and your skills over time. And remember, you're not alone in this. There is a community of people out there who want to support you, who want to see you thrive. Lean on them when you need to. Let their encouragement and wisdom guide you forward. Because at the end of the day, the world needs your voice. It needs your unique perspective and your hard-won wisdom. It needs you to speak up when you witness injustice, when you see someone struggling, when you have the chance to express gratitude or offer encouragement. So don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt or insecurity silence you. Find your voice and use it to create the change you want to see in the world. It won't always be easy. There will be moments when speaking up feels like the hardest thing in the world. But I promise you this: on the other side of that discomfort is a life of purpose, connection, and profound impact. You have the power to shape your reality with your words. You have the ability to create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond yourself. All you have to do is speak up. So, my friends, my challenge to you today is this: start using your voice. Start speaking up when it matters most. Start taking risks and embracing vulnerability in the pursuit of a life well lived. Because the world is waiting for you. It's waiting for your story, your wisdom, your unique perspective. And it's up to you to decide whether you'll meet that call with silence or with the power of your voice. I know which one I choose. And I hope you'll join me on this journey of speaking up, of standing tall, of living a life of purpose and impact. Because when you speak up, when you share your truth with the world, you tap into a power greater than yourself. You become part of a collective voice that has the ability to shift paradigms, to shatter barriers, to create change on a massive scale. And that, my friends, is the legacy I want to leave. It's the legacy I want you to be a part of creating. A legacy of voices rising up, of stories being told, of lives being transformed by the power of words. So let me ask you this, what will your legacy be? Will you look back on your life and wish you had spoken up more, that you had been braver in the face of fear and doubt? Or will you look back and know that you used your voice to make a difference, that you left the world a little better than you found it? The choice is yours. But I can tell you from experience that there is no greater feeling than knowing you've made an impact, that your words have touched someone's heart or changed someone's life for the better. I remember the first time I received a letter from someone who had heard me speak. It was a young woman who had been struggling with depression and self-doubt for years. She told me that my words had given her the courage to seek help, to start speaking up about her struggles and her dreams. She said that because of me, she had found her voice, and that voice had saved her life. I wept when I read that letter. I wept because I knew the pain she had been through, and I wept because I was so grateful to have played a small part in her journey. That, my friends, is the power of speaking up. It's the power to save lives, to change hearts, to create ripples of hope and healing that extend far beyond ourselves. And it's a power that lies within each and every one of you. You don't have to be a motivational speaker or a public figure to make a difference. You just have to be willing to use your voice, to speak your truth, to stand up for what you believe in. So start today. Start small if you need to, but start speaking up in the moments when it matters most. Start telling your story, sharing your wisdom, offering your encouragement and support. And trust that your words have the power to change the world. Trust that your voice matters, that it has a purpose and a place in the grand tapestry of human experience. Because it does. You matter. Your story matters. Your voice matters. And when you speak up, when you let that voice be heard, you become part of something greater than yourself. You become part of a movement of change makers, of trailblazers, of voices rising up to create a better world. So rise up, my friends. Rise up and speak out. Rise up and let your voice be heard. Because the world needs you. It needs your courage, your compassion, your unique perspective. It needs you to be the change you wish to see. And it all starts with a single voice. It all starts with you. So let me leave you with this final thought, this final challenge. Today, I want you to think of one situation in your life where you've been staying silent, where you've been holding back your truth out of fear or doubt. And I want you to commit, right here and now, to speaking up in that situation. I want you to commit to using your voice, to taking that first step towards a life of greater courage and impact. It won't be easy. It might be scary as hell. But I promise you this, on the other side of that fear lies a freedom and a power you can't even imagine. On the other side of that fear lies the life you were meant to live, the legacy you were meant to leave. So take that step. Speak up. Stand tall. And know that you are never, ever alone. You are part of a community of change makers, of trailblazers, of voices rising up to create a better world. And together, we are unstoppable. Together, our voices have the power to move mountains, to part seas, to change the course of history. So let's get started, shall we? Let's start speaking up, standing tall, and living lives of purpose and impact. Let's start creating the world we wish to see. One voice at a time, one story at a time, one act of courage at a time. The journey won't be easy. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. But I promise you this, it will be worth it. Every time you speak up, every time you use your voice for good, you are planting seeds of change that will grow and flourish long after you're gone. You are building a legacy of courage, compassion, and impact that will inspire generations to come. And that, my friends, is a legacy worth fighting for. So fight on. Speak on. Stand tall and let your voice be heard. because your words have the power to change lives, to heal hearts, to create a world of greater understanding and connection. Your words have the power to create the future you wish to see. So use them wisely, use them boldly, use them with love and with purpose. And trust that every time you speak up, every time you share your truth, you are making a difference. You are being the change. You are leading the way. And you are never, ever alone. We are in this together, my friends. We are a community of voices rising up, of hearts beating as one, of souls united in the pursuit of a better world. And together we will not be silenced. Together we will not be stopped. Together we will rise. So let's rise, shall we? Let's speak up. Stand tall. And create the world we know is possible. One voice at a time. One story at a time. One act of courage at a time. The journey begins now. And I can't wait to see where it takes us. And as we begin this journey together, I want to remind you of one more thing. The power of your voice doesn't end when you leave this room. It doesn't end when the spotlight fades or the audience goes home. The power of your voice lives on in the hearts and minds of every person you touch, every life you change, every ripple of impact you create. It lives on in the stories you tell, the wisdom you share, the love and compassion you bring to the world. So don't let that power go to waste. Don't let it lie dormant within you, waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect audience. Start using it now. Start speaking up in your relationships, your communities, your workplaces. Start being the voice of change, the voice of hope, the voice of courage and conviction. Because the world needs that voice. It needs your unique perspective, your hard-won insights, your unshakable belief in a better tomorrow. It needs you to be the lighthouse in the storm, the beacon of hope in the darkness. And when you speak up, when you let your voice be heard, you become that lighthouse, you become that beacon. You become the change you wish to see in the world. And that change starts rippling out from you in ways you can't even imagine. It starts touching lives and transforming hearts, creating a chain reaction of positivity and purpose. So keep speaking up, keep shining your light, keep being the voice of change. And know that every time you do, you are making a difference. You are leaving a legacy of impact and inspiration. You are being the leader you were born to be. And that, my friends, is a journey worth taking. It's a journey of growth and discovery, of challenges and triumphs, of moments that will test you and moments that will define you. But it's a journey you were made for. It's a journey you have been preparing for all your life. And it's a journey that will lead you to the life you've always dreamed of, the life of purpose and passion and unshakable fulfillment. So embrace that journey. Embrace the power of your voice. And trust that every step you take, every word you speak, is leading you closer to the person you were meant to become. The leader. The change maker. The voice of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. And as you take those steps, as you speak those words, know that you are never alone. Know that there is a community of voices rising up beside you, a movement of change makers and trailblazers who share your vision and your passion. Know that there are people cheering you on, people who believe in you, people who are waiting for you to step into your power and your purpose. So step into it. Speak into it. Live into it. And watch as the world begins to change around you. Watch as your voice becomes the catalyst for transformation, the spark that ignites a fire of positive change. Watch as your legacy begins to take shape, as your impact begins to ripple out in ways you never could have imagined. And know that it all started with a single decision, a single moment of courage and conviction. It all started with you, with your voice, with your choice to speak up and stand tall. So make that choice. Make it today. Make it every day. And trust that it will lead you to a life beyond your wildest dreams, a life of purpose and passion, a life of impact and inspiration. A life that will leave a legacy of change and hope for generations to come. That is the power of your voice. That is the power of speaking up. And that is the power that lies within you, waiting to be unleashed upon the world. So unleash it, my friends. Unleash it with all your heart and all your soul. And watch as the world begins to change. Watch as your life begins to change. Watch as you become the leader you were always meant to be. The journey begins now. And I can't wait to see where it takes you. Thank you. Have you ever felt like you're not living up to your full potential? That nagging feeling that you could be achieving so much more? If only you had the confidence to pursue your dreams fearlessly? Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. Countless individuals, including myself, have faced the same struggles with self-doubt and insecurity. But the good news is we can overcome these obstacles and unleash our true potential by identifying and addressing the mistakes that are holding us back. Today, I want to share with you the 8 mistakes that are killing your confidence and how you can break free from their grip to live the life you truly deserve. These insights come from years of personal experience, as well as the collective wisdom of successful individuals who have walked this path before us. So let's dive in and explore these critical mistakes, and most importantly, how we can overcome them to build unshakable confidence. One of the biggest confidence killers is the habit of constantly comparing ourselves to others. We live in a world where social media bombards us with highlight reels of people's lives, making it easy to fall into the trap of believing that everyone else has it all figured out. We see their successes, their picture-perfect moments, and we start to doubt our own worth, but here's the truth: comparison is a game you can never win. Every person's journey is unique, shaped by their own experiences, challenges, and triumphs. When you compare your behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's polished exterior, you're setting yourself up for disappointment and self-doubt. Instead, focus on your own path, celebrate your progress, and find inspiration in others without diminishing your own value. Remember, success is not a zero-sum game. Someone else's achievements do not diminish your own. In fact, surrounding yourself with successful and motivated individuals can actually uplift and inspire you to reach new heights. So instead of comparing, learn to celebrate and support others while staying true to your own journey. Another major confidence killer is the tendency to dwell on past failures and mistakes. We've all experienced setbacks, whether it's a failed relationship, a missed opportunity, or a project that didn't go as planned. But when we allow these failures to define us, we rob ourselves of the confidence to move forward and try again. The truth is, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone towards it. Every successful person you admire has faced countless setbacks and rejections along the way. The difference is, they didn't let those failures define them. They learned from them, grew stronger, and kept pushing forward. So instead of dwelling on your past mistakes, reframe them as valuable lessons. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I use this knowledge to make better decisions in the future? By shifting your mindset from regret to growth, you'll start to see failures as opportunities for self-improvement rather than reflections of your worth. A third mistake that erodes our confidence is the constant need for external validation. We live in a world that places a high value on likes, followers, and approval from others. But when we tie our self-worth to the opinions of others, we give away our power and leave our confidence vulnerable to the whims of external factors. The truth is, no amount of external validation can fill the void of self-love and self-acceptance. True confidence comes from within, from knowing your own worth and embracing your unique qualities, regardless of what others may think or say. When you learn to validate yourself, you become resilient to the ups and downs of external opinions. Start by practicing self-compassion and positive self-talk. Celebrate your own accomplishments, no matter how small, and remind yourself of your strengths and values. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you, but don't rely on their validation as the sole source of your confidence. Remember, you are the only person who can truly define your worth. Perfectionism is often disguised as a positive trait, but in reality, it can be a major confidence killer. When we set unrealistic standards for ourselves and expect flawless results, we set ourselves up for disappointment and self-doubt. Perfectionism can lead to procrastination as we avoid starting projects for fear of not meeting our own impossible expectations. The truth is, perfection is an illusion. No one, no matter how successful or accomplished, can achieve perfection in every aspect of their life. The pursuit of perfection is a never-ending cycle that robs us of the joy and satisfaction of progress and growth. Instead of striving for perfection, embrace the concept of good enough. Start by setting realistic goals and celebrating your progress along the way. Recognize that mistakes and imperfections are a natural part of the learning process, and that each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. Embrace the idea of iteration and continuous improvement, rather than expecting instant perfection. Remember, the world doesn't demand perfection, it rewards action and resilience. So don't let the fear of imperfection hold you back from pursuing your dreams and taking bold steps forward. Embrace your imperfections as part of your unique journey and find confidence in the progress you make every day. One of the most insidious confidence killers is the voice inside our own heads. We all have an inner critic, that nagging voice that questions our abilities, highlights our flaws, and tells us we're not good enough. When we allow this negative self-talk to go unchecked, it can erode our confidence and hold us back from reaching our full potential. The truth is, our thoughts have incredible power over our actions and emotions. When we constantly feed ourselves negative messages, we start to believe them, and they become self-fulfilling prophecies. On the other hand, when we learn to reframe our thoughts and practice positive self-talk, we can boost our confidence and motivation. Start by becoming aware of your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, pause and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? Often, you'll find that these negative thoughts are based on fear and self-doubt, rather than reality. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations and self-encouragement. Speak to yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a dear friend. Celebrate your strengths, acknowledge your progress, and remind yourself of your potential. Over time, this positive self-talk will become a habit, and you'll find your confidence growing stronger each day. Another mistake that holds us back from building confidence is the tendency to avoid discomfort and challenges. We often seek the path of least resistance, staying within our comfort zones and shying away from situations that push us to grow. But here's the truth: confidence is built through facing and overcoming challenges. Think about a time when you accomplished something that initially seemed daunting or impossible. Perhaps it was giving a presentation, running a marathon, or learning a new skill. The process may have been uncomfortable, even frightening at times, but when you pushed through and succeeded, you emerged stronger and more confident than ever before. Embracing discomfort and challenges is key to building resilience and self-assurance. Start by setting goals that stretch you beyond your current abilities. Break them down into manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. As you face and overcome obstacles, you'll start to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your confidence. Remember, growth and comfort rarely coexist. By embracing discomfort and pushing yourself to try new things, you'll expand your comfort zone and build the confidence to tackle even greater challenges in the future. Another confidence killer is the habit of seeking perfection in every endeavor. We often put immense pressure on ourselves to excel in every aspect of our lives, from our careers to our relationships to our personal projects. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it can be debilitating. When we set unrealistic expectations for ourselves and strive for flawless results, we set ourselves up for disappointment and self-doubt. We may procrastinate, avoiding starting projects for fear of not meeting our own impossible standards. Or we may become paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes, unable to take action or make decisions. The key to overcoming perfectionism is to embrace the concept of good enough start by setting realistic goals and celebrating progress rather than fixating on the end result. Recognize that mistakes and imperfections are a natural part of the learning process, and that each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. Remember, the world doesn't demand perfection, it rewards effort, resilience, and the willingness to learn and grow. So instead of striving for an unattainable ideal, focus on continuous improvement and the joy of the journey itself. Embrace your imperfections as part of your unique story and find confidence in the progress you make every day. Another mistake that undermines our confidence is the tendency to neglect our physical and mental well-being. When we're stressed, sleep-deprived, or not taking care of our bodies, it's easy to fall into patterns of negative thinking and self-doubt. On the other hand, when we prioritize self-care and cultivate healthy habits, we create a foundation for confidence and resilience. Start by making self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. This means getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and engaging in regular physical activity. Exercise in particular has been shown to boost mood, reduce stress, and improve self-esteem. Find activities that you enjoy, whether it's yoga, running, or dancing, and make them a consistent part of your life. Equally important is taking care of your mental health. Practice mindfulness and stress management techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling. Make time for hobbies and activities that bring you joy and allow you to disconnect from the pressures of daily life. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you, and don't be afraid to seek professional help if you're struggling with anxiety, depression, or other mental health challenges. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's a necessary investment in your well-being and confidence. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle challenges, pursue your goals, and show up as your best self in all areas of your life. The final mistake that I want to address is the belief that confidence is a fixed trait, something that you either have or you don't. This limiting belief can hold us back from even attempting to build and strengthen our self-assurance. But the truth is, confidence is a skill that can be developed and nurtured over time. Just like any other skill, building confidence requires practice, persistence, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It means facing your fears, embracing challenges, and learning from your mistakes. It means surrounding yourself with positive influences, cultivating self-awareness, and celebrating your strengths and accomplishments. Start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself and acknowledging each victory along the way. Practice self-compassion and positive self-talk, even when you face setbacks or disappointments. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the confidence and success you aspire to, and learn from their experiences and insights. Remember, confidence is not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about believing in yourself, trusting your abilities, and having the courage to pursue your dreams, even in the face of uncertainty or adversity. It's about embracing your unique journey and finding joy and purpose in the process of growth and self-discovery. As I come to the end of this speech, I want to leave you with a final thought. Building unshakable confidence is not a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey of personal growth and self-discovery. There will be ups and downs, challenges and triumphs, but with each step forward, you'll become stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. So I encourage you to take the insights and strategies we've discussed today and put them into practice in your own life. Start by identifying the mistakes that may be holding you back and commit to overcoming them one by one. Embrace discomfort, celebrate your progress, and surround yourself with positivity and support. Remember, you have within you the power to create the life you desire, to pursue your passions fearlessly, and to make a positive impact on the world around you. Your confidence is not determined by external factors or the opinions of others. It comes from within, from knowing your own worth and embracing your unique qualities and strengths. Remember, building confidence is not about achieving perfection or having all the answers. It's about embracing your unique journey, learning from your experiences, and having the courage to keep moving forward, even in the face of uncertainty or setbacks. It's about believing in yourself, trusting your abilities, and surrounding yourself with positivity and support. One of the most powerful ways to build confidence is to focus on personal growth and self-improvement. This means setting goals for yourself, both big and small, and taking consistent action towards achieving them. It means pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, trying new things, and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Start by identifying areas of your life where you want to improve or grow, whether it's in your career, relationships, health, or personal passions. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable steps and create a plan of action to move forward. Celebrate each milestone along the way and use setbacks or obstacles as opportunities to learn and adapt. As you pursue personal growth, it's important to also cultivate a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges and failures as opportunities for learning and improvement, rather than as definitive statements about your abilities or worth. It means embracing the idea that your skills and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance, rather than being fixed traits. Cultivating a growth mindset requires practice and self-awareness. When you face a setback or difficulty, take a step back and reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," try saying, "I can't do this yet, but I'm working on it." Or, "This is an opportunity for me to learn and grow over time." This shift in mindset can have a profound impact on your confidence and resilience. Another key aspect of building confidence is learning to trust yourself and your intuition. We often second-guess ourselves or seek external validation for our decisions and ideas. But true confidence comes from within, from knowing that you have the wisdom and capability to navigate life's challenges and opportunities. Start by practicing self-reflection and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and gut instincts, and learn to trust them as valuable sources of guidance. When faced with a decision or challenge, take a moment to quiet your mind and listen to your inner voice. Trust that you have the knowledge and resources within you to make the right choice, even if it feels uncertain or risky. Of course, trusting yourself doesn't mean ignoring feedback or advice from others. It's important to surround yourself with supportive, honest people who can offer guidance and perspective. But ultimately, the decisions and actions you take are your own. And building confidence means learning to stand behind them with conviction and self-assurance. Building confidence also requires learning to let go of the need for external validation and approval. We often tie our self-worth to the opinions and judgments of others, seeking their acceptance and praise as a measure of our own value. But true confidence comes from within, from knowing your own worth and embracing your unique qualities and strengths. Start by practicing self-acceptance and self-compassion. Recognize that everyone has flaws, makes mistakes, and faces challenges, and that these experiences are a natural part of the human journey. Instead of beating yourself up over perceived failures or shortcomings, treat yourself with kindness and understanding as you would a dear friend. Focus on cultivating a strong sense of self, rooted in your values, passions, and purpose. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and support you for who you are, rather than who they want you to be. And when faced with criticism or rejection, remember that other people's opinions do not define your worth or potential. Another powerful way to build confidence is through acts of courage and resilience. Confidence is not the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to face and overcome it. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, face a challenge head-on, or bounce back from a setback, you build the mental and emotional muscles of confidence and self-assurance. Start by identifying your fears and the limiting beliefs that hold you back. These may be fears of failure, rejection, or judgment, or beliefs that you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. Acknowledge these fears and beliefs, but don't let them control you. Instead, practice facing them with courage and determination. Set small, achievable goals for yourself that push you outside your comfort zone. This could be something as simple as striking up a conversation with a stranger, trying a new hobby or activity, or speaking up in a meeting or class. As you face and overcome these challenges, you'll start to build the confidence and resilience to tackle bigger obstacles and pursue your dreams with boldness and conviction. It's also important to surround yourself with positive, supportive influences that uplift and inspire you. Seek out mentors, role models, and peers who embody the confidence and success you aspire to. Learn from their experiences, seek their guidance and support, and allow their belief in you to bolster your own self-assurance. At the same time, be mindful of the influences and relationships that may be holding you back or undermining your confidence. This could be negative self-talk, toxic friendships or relationships or environments that stifle your growth and potential. Learning to set boundaries, communicate your needs, and distance yourself from negative influences is a crucial part of building and maintaining confidence. Building confidence is an ongoing journey, one that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. There will be ups and downs, successes and setbacks, but with each step forward, you'll become stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. Remember to celebrate your progress and accomplishments along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory, each moment of courage and resilience is a testament to your growing confidence and potential. As you continue on this journey of personal growth and self-discovery, remember that confidence is not about perfection or having all the answers. It's about believing in yourself, embracing your unique qualities and strengths, and having the courage to pursue your dreams and make a positive impact on the world around you. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing yourself to new heights. Surround yourself with positivity and support, and trust in your own wisdom and capabilities. Remember that you have within you the power to create the life you desire, to overcome any obstacle, and to achieve any dream. And most importantly, never forget that your worth and potential are not defined by external factors or the opinions of others. Your confidence comes from within, from knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that your unique journey and contributions matter. As I close this speech, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take a moment to reflect on the insights and strategies we've discussed today and identify one small action you can take starting today to build your confidence and move closer to your goals. Whether it's practicing self-compassion, facing a fear, or surrounding yourself with positive influences, commit to taking that first step forward. Remember, building unshakable confidence is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of growth, learning, and self-discovery. Embrace the journey, trust in yourself, and know that with each step forward, you're becoming the confident, resilient, and empowered person you were always meant to be. Thank you for your presence, your attention, and your commitment to unlocking your full potential. I believe in you, and I know that with dedication, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in yourself, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So go forth with confidence, courage, and conviction. Embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, and know that you have within you the strength, wisdom, and resilience to overcome any obstacle and create a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and today you've taken that first step towards building the unshakable confidence that will carry you to new heights. Keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, and know that the best is yet to come. Thank you, and here's to your continued growth, success, and confidence on the incredible journey ahead. And as you go forth on this journey of building unshakable confidence, remember that the power to transform your life lies within you. You are the architect of your own reality, the creator of your own destiny. With every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take, you are shaping the course of your life and the person you become. So choose thoughts that empower and uplift you. Speak words of kindness, compassion, and encouragement to yourself and others. Take actions that align with your values, your passions, and your purpose. And trust that every step forward, no matter how small or uncertain, is leading you closer to the confident, fulfilled, and successful person you were always meant to be. Building confidence is not about achieving a specific goal or outcome, but rather about falling in love with the process of growth and self-discovery. It's about embracing the journey with all its twists and turns and finding joy and meaning in the everyday moments and experiences that shape you. So let go of the need for perfection and embrace the beauty of your imperfections. Let go of the fear of failure and embrace the wisdom and resilience that come from facing challenges head-on. Let go of the need for external validation and embrace the unshakable confidence that comes from knowing and loving yourself just as you are. As you continue on this journey of building confidence, remember to surround yourself with people and experiences that inspire, support, and challenge you to grow. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the confidence and success you aspire to, and learn from their experiences and wisdom. Cultivate relationships with people who believe in you, encourage you, and hold you accountable to your highest potential. And remember to give back and make a positive impact on the world around you. Confidence is not just about personal achievement, but about using your gifts and talents to uplift and empower others. When you live with purpose and passion and use your confidence to make a difference in the lives of others, you'll find that your own sense of fulfillment and self-assurance grows exponentially. Building unshakable confidence is a lifelong journey, one that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and setbacks along the way, but these experiences are not obstacles to your confidence, but rather opportunities for growth and transformation. So embrace the challenges, learn from the setbacks, and trust in the resilience and strength that lie within you. Remember that every great success story is built on a foundation of failures, missteps, and lessons learned. Your journey to confidence is no different, and every challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. As you go forth on this journey, remember to celebrate your victories and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Every time you face a fear, take a risk, or step outside your comfort zone, you are building the muscles of confidence and resilience that will serve you for a lifetime. Every time you choose self-compassion over self-criticism, self-acceptance over self-doubt, you are reinforcing the unshakable confidence that is your birthright. So keep going, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. Know that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle, achieving any dream, and creating a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. Your confidence is not something that can be given to you by others, but rather something that you cultivate and nurture from within through your thoughts, words, and actions. And as you continue on this journey of building unshakable confidence, remember that you are never alone. You are part of a global community of individuals who are all on their own paths of growth and self-discovery, facing their own challenges and triumphs along the way. Reach out for support when you need it, offer support to others when you can, and know that together we can create a world of greater confidence, compassion, and connection. So go forth with confidence, my friends, and know that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Trust in the journey, trust in yourself, and know that with every step forward, you are becoming the confident, empowered, and unstoppable force of nature you were always meant to be. The path to unshakable confidence is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-love, one that will transform not only your own life, but the lives of all those you touch along the way. So embrace the journey, embrace yourself, and embrace the incredible power and potential that lies within you. Know that you are enough, just as you are, and that your unique gifts, talents, and experiences are needed in this world. And as you go forth on this journey of building unshakable confidence, remember to enjoy the ride. Life is not a destination, but a journey of growth, learning, and adventure. Embrace the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and the unexpected detours that lead you to new places and experiences. Find joy in the simple things, the everyday moments that make up the fabric of your life. Cultivate gratitude for all the blessings and opportunities that surround you, and know that every experience, every person, every challenge is a gift and a teacher on your path to greater confidence and fulfillment. And most importantly, never forget that you are the master of your own destiny, the creator of your own reality. Your confidence, your success, and your happiness are not determined by external factors or circumstances, but by the thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the actions you take each and every day. So choose thoughts of empowerment, belief, and possibility. Choose actions that align with your highest values and aspirations, and choose to surround yourself with people and experiences that uplift, inspire, and challenge you to become the best version of yourself. Remember, building unshakable confidence is not a one-time event, but a lifelong practice of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-love. It is a journey of growth, resilience, and transformation, one that will lead you to the life of your dreams and beyond. So keep going, keep growing, and keep shining your light in the world. Know that you are capable of greatness, that you are worthy of love and success, and that your confidence is the key to unlocking your full potential and creating a life of true fulfillment and joy. And as we come to the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with one final thought. Building unshakable confidence is not just about transforming your own life, but about inspiring and empowering others to do the same. When you live with confidence, courage, and conviction, you become a beacon of hope and possibility for all those around you. So let your confidence shine bright and know that your light is needed in this world. Use your gifts and talents to make a positive impact, to uplift and inspire others, and to create a ripple effect of confidence and empowerment that touches every corner of the globe. And remember, the journey to unshakable confidence is not a solo one, but a collective one. We are all in this together, supporting and uplifting each other along the way. So reach out for help when you need it, offer support and encouragement to others when you can, and know that together we can create a world of greater confidence, compassion, and connection. So go forth with confidence, my friends, and know that you have the power to transform not only your own life, but the lives of all those around you. Embrace the journey, embrace yourself, and know that the best is yet to come. Thank you for being here, for being a part of this incredible journey of growth and self-discovery. I am honored to have shared this time with you, and I am excited to see all the amazing things you will accomplish as you continue on your path to unshakable confidence. Remember, you are capable of greatness, you are worthy of love and success, and your confidence is the key to unlocking your full potential and creating a life of true fulfillment and joy. So keep going, keep growing, and keep shining your light in the world. The journey to unshakable confidence starts now, and I can't wait to see where it takes you. Thank you, and here's to your continued growth, success, and confidence on the incredible journey ahead.